On the other hand, we can distinguish between two spheres of coexistence, answering your second point. Pre-Ottoman Empire coexistence and post-Ottoman Empire coexistence. Be honest, Muslims, since the death of their prophet, they tried to find a middle ground between sects, between denominations. They tried to coexist somehow. This is why Jews and Christians peacefully lived there. As I highlighted, in the Abbasid Empire, you can see that Jewish and Christian intellectual effect dominant. They were revered by all. Yet again, we are not saying that the state or the empire was Christian. Of course, it was Muslim, but tolerance was a second nature of people there. The Islamization of this geography came with the Ottoman Empire. We are talking about 800 years of oppression, of Islamization, of all spheres of knowledge, of life, of civil life, of legal life. It ended only in 1920. Even though, if you trace recent history now, you see that after the independence of most of the Arab countries, Christians and civil life and secular life back to the front page. Now everybody, you will be shocked to Google Iran in the 50s. You will be shocked to see the pictures. Women are wearing like we wear. Women are without scarf on the head, playing football, graduating the first. You see now Aleppo in Syria, the oldest city in history. It's always attributed and stigmatized now in literature as the fundamental hub or base. Yet, just again, Google Syria in the 50s. So my point is, after the end of French, British, Ottoman colonization, the Muslim environment, even in Egypt, again, I would advise you to go to see Google in the 50s, 60s. You'll not believe that this is Egypt now, the Egypt of the veils and of the burqa and the black. They tried again to regain this back. Some parties wanted radical Islam at that point. Radical Islam is needed for many reasons. This is why the secular version of Islam, those people who tolerated all, who revered Christians, who were curbed, and what was encouraged was the radical version of Islam. Al-Abbasid caliphs took books instead of money. So people used to be able to pay books. So imagine how much important for them was this translation and this. Al-Khalifa, the Caliph, Harun al-Rashid, ordered building the House of Wisdom. This House of Wisdom was, let's say, the main center of the main intellectual center in the world, in the all-known world at that time. So, talking about translation, talking about a library, people were able to come and read. So his son, Al-Ma'mun, his son also, Caliph Al-Ma'mun, made this center, as we know it today, made this center the center of intellect. Of course, it was sacked, it was destroyed when Holako, when the Mongols destroyed Baghdad. And it was the end of the Abbasid Caliphate with